Hey guys, here I'm going to be doing a model review. This is going to be a review of the Caterpillar 308 CCR miniature excavator. This model is produced by Norscot in 1/50th scale. It's a great little model. There's not too many miniature excavators out there. Now don't get me wrong, they do have a few, but and yeah, there are some that are higher detail, but this, I believe, is the only Caterpillar one, and I'm talking in 1/50th scale, of course. So it's nice. It's not the best detail, not the worst. It's just basically what you would expect from a standard Norscot model. Now, there is only one complaint I have with this model, which is the tracks. And if you can't see already, you'll find out what that is if you don't own the model already, as I get further into detail. So with that said, I'll give you a quick 360 of the model, and then I'll get into more detail. So as you can see, the detail is, or at least from the point where the camera's at, the detail is pretty standard from Norscot. But that's about it. So I will get into further detail now. Okay, starting off with the cab. Nothing too special about it. Plastic handrail running down the side here in the front. Little handle where you would be able to open the door. However, the door does not open on this model. Up top here would be a work light on the top of the cab. And there, looks like it's supposed to be a warning beacon. Of course, neither of them are really fulfilled. I doubt that's supposed to be a warning beacon, actually. Taking a second guess, I don't know what that's supposed to be. Just a little bump up there, I'm not really sure. Anyway, inside is a standard plastic insert. You can see you have your track levers, and there are pedals on the ground, joysticks and armrests on the seat. Other than that, nothing too spectacular. The top just looks like that, nothing too big. In the front, if you get in close enough, you will see on the black below the cab, there's a little shape etched in there, which is supposed to be a work light with guarding on it, similar to how you can see on the yellow to the left, right here, but it's not really put in too much detail. As you keep moving along, you'll notice the 308 CCR on the side here, and also the power edge on the end here, beginning the counterweight, this is a zero tail swing machine. Little bit of etched in detail there for the radiator ventilation. Now down here are the tracks. The tracks are really not the best, like I mentioned earlier. The sprocket and the idler are both plastic. This piece is metal. There's only one roller there. And the tracks are rubber. They have virtually no detail whatsoever. Here, I'll show you from the rear because it's easier. And they roll terribly. Just moving the machine, like actually not rolling it, I should say, the tracks will fall off so easily. And because they are rubber, there's no tension, of course. So these tracks will basically come off no matter what you do. And just by rolling it, if I set it back here a little bit and I roll it, you can see the track just came off. That's how easy it is. I hate that about this model. That is the one thing I absolutely hate about this model. Now, I do believe that there is another model out there, another mini excavator out there, where you can purchase metal tracks for it, and they will fit the 308. But I am not positive, so please don't quote me on that, because I don't know if that's true. Anyway, putting the track back on and moving on to the counterweight in the rear. On the back of the cab, here you can see the Caterpillar logo, and there's all these vents for the radiator, and up on top for the engine there's your exhaust pipe. The cat logo in the middle here. There's your tracks, your undercarriage. There's your fuel cap. That would be for diesel, because hydraulic doesn't stick up like that. And you have a plastic handrail there next to it. The Power Engine 308 CCR once again. And that's basically the top. Coming around here, the work light that I mentioned earlier, right there. And that has a little bit more detail. You got it's all plastic, but it's painted in there as a light, and then the silver bars that protect it. In the front here, you see a blade, and if I move the boom out of the way, you can see that the blade has bolt detail along the bottom. Other than that, it's just a standard black blade. Here you can see where it connects in with a little bit of bolt detail. And underneath the machine, you can see the basic turning point, which I will show you the function of that in a moment. And you can see the cylinder, which raises and lowers the blade. The blade is able to, there goes the track, like I said. The blade is able to come up this high, standard, without any customs done. I don't know if there is any you can do. I'm sure there is. And it can go down pretty low, actually. It's enough to lift the machine and support it. Now, raising the blade again. The whole body of the machine can rotate 360 degrees. And the rest of the functions, besides that, the blade and the rolling tracks, which are just absolutely crappy, is within the boom. Now I will show you the boom detail. The first disappointment I had, or not the first was the tracks, but the only thing I have with the boom is there are no hydraulic lines there. Just the boom comes out, and there's where the pin would be, but it's encased in the machine. And you have your cylinder. Hydraulic lines run up here, but they are unpainted. The detail continues to run up the boom, down the stick, into the bucket. And there are auxiliary ports, but poorly casted into there. Well, not poorly casted, but they are just casted, so it's not really that nice. It's a one-cylinder boom because it's a mini excavator, which connects right up to there. Moving along, you see your stick cylinder up there, and right there is your cat logo. Stick cylinder connects to the top of the stick. You have your dog bone linkage there with the bucket cylinder. The bucket has a lifting eye on it. Underneath it, there are wear guards. On the side, you can see the cat logo on there. And this is an all black bucket, which I personally like. I like the look of that. And it's got your teeth, 5 teeth. It's pretty narrow. You got your cutting edges there as well. And it connects to the stick. So now for the functions. The boom raises that high, goes that far back. With the stick fully extended, it goes that high, and with the bucket fully extended, it goes that high. With the stick fully extended itself, and the boom for where the bucket would hit ground level, it's about there. The bucket goes out that far and curls in that far, which I have absolutely no complaints with. The stick will then curl in that far, which again I have no complaints with. It's really nice boom, stick, and bucket movement here. And if I extend it a little bit so that it doesn't hit the blade, this is the maximum digging depth of the machine, or the general maximum digging depth of the machine. So that's not bad. So that's it for the functions. The detail level is okay. That's about it for it. So just fix this track. It's not bad, except for the tracks. That's really all I have to say about it, is the tracks are absolutely terrible. But it's not a bad model at all. Oh, I'll mess with that. There, I got it. Alright guys, that's basically it. There you go, the Caterpillar 308 CCR, manufactured by Norscot in 1/50th scale. It's an all-around pretty good model, except for the tracks. Would I recommend new tracks? Definitely, but I would also recommend the model. What I was originally going to get, which runs for slightly more money, but it also has more detail, is the Komatsu PC88MR miniature excavator. The reason why I chose this one is because I was going Montesano livery, and I might pick up the Komatsu later on. I believe that one's produced by Universal Hobbies, but also sold by Universal Hobbies and First Gear. But I think Universal Hobbies is the one that actually makes it, because it's a style box from theirs, and it looks like the type of thing they would make. I'd probably recommend that one more than the Cat. If you want to spend a bit more and you want a good quality mini excavator, that one has plastic tracks, but they are links, and they probably do better than these. However, if you are a cat lover and you're looking for cat models, yeah, I'd say you should get this. Other than that, it's really about all. So, thanks guys for watching. Feel free to comment. Definitely rate it. Thumbs up, please. And subscribe if you haven't already. And look forward to some more model reviews and unboxings. More videos soon. So, have a nice day, guys.